Exactly. I like that.
It's gonna be
the
crazy.
rise. What would the name of it be? The wildest of cards.
No, it would just have to be like, what is it? Full House? We have to make a card deck. It has to be a card joke.
Okay.
You know? Yeah. Shuffle,
The aces of
bad
spades.
shuffle.
Bad shuffle. Why bad?
And it's just kicked because it's Taiga, Husky, Samson. That's
Damn, dude.
it's just kicked. That's it.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
An underdog story.
Kicked an underdog story. Love that. D-Ward comes out. A little bit of trash talk to start this game number 2. Wildcard looking to move on here if they at all can do it in these NA qualifiers. Again, just one team that makes their way through. And of course, if they manage to win this game, they'd be going up in the grudge match against Nouns this early on in the tournament in the upper bracket finals, which would be freaking awesome to see. Meanwhile, Husky and Taiga run into Ishutin and Kidaro and try to get the missile. Not quite going to happen, though.
Will we see a 4-staffed missile this game? I don't think I've ever seen that happen since it got added like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
Right.
That was a long time ago. You kind of feel like it's recent. It's not recent. It's been a while, guys.
That was so long ago.
Yep. So my thoughts on Luna. Luna to me is she's a bit of a trap. You know, she's like Troll. You look at it and you're like, this has got to be good. You know, lanes well. You know, but Luna, you're just like, oh, the glaives. You know, everyone's drawn to the glaives. And no matter what patch happens, everyone always comes back to Luna. And it feels like she always has bad time. But this time, she's making me want to believe.
True.
So, which means it'll just be a trap again and she'll lose.
It's a very, like, this carry is just there and the rest of the team is going to, like, kind of win you the game. Luna's just kind of chilling. As Taiga does lose his courier up on the top side. But she's a great sort of, I mean, almost supporting carry. But also does have some of that mixed damage too, as Dendi staying on top of RCY, getting some good damage in there in the mid, going a lot better for him than in the last game.
Taiga getting pretty low here. Ooh. Easy. Thanks for the tower armor there. Speaking of Luna, though, right now this patch, Night Stalker Luna drafts, perhaps global, global range on the aura at night sounds pretty cool with Night Stalker. Just saying.
Yeah, it could be down for that. Sounds pretty cool. I think the thing that I'm interested to watch in this game is, are we going to be able to see that global versus global dynamic that you're talking about again, of the relocate versus the Fiend's Gate? As the missile is not going to be taken down. Still a lot of damage spread up top there, as in the mid lane, RCY making good use of the shield crash barrier.
Yeah, Dendi is trying to get his revenge here. Right now, it is even. There's still a couple of creeps for RCY to... or sorry, for Dendi, actually. No, it's for RCY to clean up. Yeah, okay, so we're just even. I was a little blind there for a second, but Dendi will get back in there. And Samson and StoneBank are having a moment down bottom, it seems.
It's got a last hit on Luna. They both went for they went for the deny, and he got the last, and he's like, yeah, take that. It might have been 2 in a row or something.
RCY took a lot of damage from that trample, though. He was onto that tower and getting whooped a little bit there. And hopefully Dendi just gonna try and clean it up this game. I mean, it is another melee versus melee matchup. Way less annoying than it used to be, of course. Don't have to worry about that nuisance of Lucky Shot.
Right. Still can be an annoying hero to play against, definitely on the Pango. And like we talked about, having the shield crash barrier sort of be there at the lower HP levels, maybe more of an opportunity to try and bait somebody into a bad situation. We'll have to see if that indeed is what happens. Meanwhile, down bottom, StoneBank, they managed to come on over and contest this pull, it looks like. Still keeping a pretty good hold over the lane, it feels. But yeah, pretty low-key start to this laning stage.
Yeah, probably not expecting as many rotations mid. The supports don't really go for it as well. I guess Io can make the play with someone like Primal Beast, actually, because you don't really think of Io as being the best rotator mid, but when you have a mid that can get right on top of them and benefits quite a bit from the early tether overcharge, that could be nice. Just, I mean, spell amp for Primal Beast is pretty sweet, obviously.
That was a nice play. RCY in the mid lane. Dodged the onslaught as StoneBank takes a lot of damage back down bottom. Snowman tries to redraw aggro. Is he going to be able to get that pull off? Well, it does look like they're going to get it, actually. B-Tune. Taking damage. Lifted, pulled back in, and Sunlight just takes him down. He was just in completely the wrong position.
All right, Luna player busy getting the tips on. Good job. Everyone else, paying attention to their lanes and stuff. So they're asking Sammy to throw down the tips for him. Thank you kindly. And that's a big kill because this is an Underlord who's sitting on Ring of Health and 800 gold right now.
Yeah.
And he does not plan on leaving this lane anytime soon. They're going to have to really bully. But we'll see if Kidaro, sorry, not Kidaro. We'll see if V2 here, what build he goes for. Because right now he's got no points Rocket Barrage. And as he does get it mid, Dendi.
Wow.
Mr. Dondo. Heyo.
Wait, that was before Pulverize.
Yeah, he just got him with the trample and the onslaught. He got his vengeance there. God, that's insane. He got 800 damage off his trample.
That's pretty gnarly.
What a spell. 14 hits.
Wow.
So ridiculous.
Oh, man. It's going to take a couple more hits from Husky here. Forced back again for the moment. And in the meantime, I think that probably what we're going to see is just a move towards getting more of these stacks if they can. Taiga's in position here to get a third on both the Ancient and the Hard Camp. And as of yet, no movement from Bait to try and stop this from happening. As you said, Sunlight, he's got a Vanguard done. He's going to be completely fine just hanging on to that lane up there on the top side. And this is going to be a giant piggy bank. Meanwhile, mid, RCY thought about the roll, doesn't go for it.
No, and obviously the worst thing that could happen would be Gyro coming in and sealing this. There'll be a huge way for them to get back into this game, but it's pretty unlikely for them to find the vision into this part of the map. Io, not a position 5 that can really roam in there and throw down wards like some of your other heroes that could do, like an Ench or something, would definitely be playing in there right now. Celery's up here. He's just walking in.
Stoneman, they find him. He just walked up the hill in the wrong direction, and Husky able to get the punish. Dendi's moving over now, and down bottom, they're bringing in Taiga. As maybe they attempt to go here to steal the Wisdom Rune. Dendi's making the move to try and help with this, but if he runs into too many people, I don't know. This is getting weird.
Well, there's no Eclipse or something here. This looks pretty bad for Samson.
Moving, seeing a couple. Hex found, and now the Pulverize, but the lift. Taiga gets him away, and yeah, Samson just gonna have to give up his life as Taiga. Samson also gives up his courier. Taiga's gonna get away. But yeah, not what you want to see for Wildcard there, as Bait brought a number of heroes to secure that Wisdom Rune. And Taiga,
what?
Are they gonna get him?
That's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Why did he do that?
I don't know.
I guess they were just hoping to get a free kill up there. It's such a risky play to go for, though. Like, compared to just, farming the small camp behind your tower.
Right.
I guess maybe he was worried, perhaps they would try and make a play as Legion's hitting 6 and, come through the Twin Gate or something, but... And it's aha, I will juke them and I'll get my XP this way, but it does not pay off. Risky play this time.
No.
And Taiga will find a D ward as he continues his invasive maneuvers.
RCY pulling the wave over. Husky shows up too. They will be able to ensure a regen rune for RCY.
Okay, so they know about this stack now. It is confirmed. They have a ward.
Duel.
They've seen the creeps running down.
Samson in trouble. Samson, the roll doesn't come soon enough. They lose the Luna again. A good start starting for Luna, and the last couple of minutes it has gone quite bad for Wildcard.
Yeah, this is going to be a walk of shame respawn here at this point in the game. 8.5 minutes in. That's pretty unusual to see that one. And there, we got a circle on the map from Taiga of those camps. He's just saying, can you go farm those?
Yeah.
Because I'm getting scared. And he's like, well, I got 2 points glaives. I don't have my ulti because I know I got to farm these things. but I don't have my Mask Madness yet, so you're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, Taiga's even TPing over to the outpost to ensure that he gets another stack on these off. He's gonna try to at the very least.
Oh, I really hope we get a fight over here from Dire. This would be so sick. Oh, he's a bit late. Couldn't get the Ancients.
I mean, the other thing about this is the piggy bank for him too, and Husky to get more bubbles.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, RTY is going to come and farm it up as well. Obviously, Pango's still pretty solid at it, especially for the hard camp, not so much the Ancients.
Right.
And yeah, that's very big for Taiga, because now he gets to come mid, he gets that XP, help us help each other. It is crazy to me that you get shared XP from stacks now. That feels amazing.
Oh, it's really nice. And I think that, I mean, there's still the potential to fight over Ancients on both sides, actually, because Wildcard could come and try and contest the other Ancients from bait. And we'll see. V-Tune also going for more of that old school gyrocopter build that we're talking about, where he's gone 3 in flak instead of more in the rocket barrage.
Yeah, I think that was due to the fact that he didn't think he could bully out the two up top, which does make sense. It's pretty hard to pressure with rocket barrage with an eye on your team. They're going to go for the relocate mid.
Easy kill onto the 2 supports. They both get brought down, and showing the power of this bait lineup already. Very dangerous stuff.
Yeah, with limited escape at this point in the game, too, a Primal Beast can very easily set up for these situations. He didn't have to pulverize anyone. And uncontrollable damage, pretty high in this game from Wildcard, so could get some nice value out of this Blade Mill, aside from just your classic duel. But, you know, running like through firestorms, obviously Glaives just bouncing around. Should be a pretty solid one here for StoneBank. And already 700 gold towards a Blink. Taiga gets the grab, though, as Dendi attempts the onslaught. So that's level 4 now stolen here for Taiga. That's a big spell to have here out of a smoke. It's a lot of damage. Goes up to 433, even with just a single point in Arcane Supremacy. What a hero.
Yeah, that one's pretty nuts. Super long range of initiation. I think RCY started his TP, but then canceled it, as Dendi starts to take some of these camps around this area. And with sunlight nearby, it looks like Samson's going to try and tank the Ancients, but I mean, it is still pretty hard to clear through these, as only a level 8 Luna has gone all in on the Glaives after suffering some pretty big deficits. And oh, don't die to neutrals,
dude,
buddy.
It's a good thing he's the Spark of Courage right now, because he needs all the courage he can get. He's up to 20 armor right now. These things are still slapping him.
Holy. Yeah, that was scary. Somebody dig this guy up a salve.
Where's my sidekick? Where's my Mercy?
Sure enough. Well, looks like is that Helm build coming out for Sunlight? Or no, just going into the Crimson Guard, of course. That is going to be really good.
I wish you had a Helm. The item. That's a good item. Be the change you want to see in the World Lyrical.
Okay.
I'd like to see your Underlord Helm build. That sounds good.
Surely it's good.
Rotation through the Twin Gate is spotted by this Observer Ward here from Wildcard, so remember, they still have Onslaught right now. This is a good set. With that Fate Bolt, man, I would love to get a fight on this Gyro right now.
Oh, yeah. They're bringing just numbers, though. 5 heroes. Taiga in trouble. Oh! A little getaway. Manages to escape, and now the roll-in finds one. Lion is gone. Stolen Hex. Looking for more. Who can they find, though? The range of initiation is not quite there. So it looks like they will get out, but in mid, they're trying to go Samson. He gets caught. The trample's there. In trouble solo. 13 HP, but he gets away. Samson barely able to survive through that one, and Dendi, he's just going to run away. Really good rotation by Dendi to recognize that, and well, down bottom, the Sunlight's just holding on to the tower. It's not going down.
Man, they really needed Samson to get out of that one. That would have been a huge setback once again here for this Luna, but the crazy thing is, though, with this Mask of Madness, the Spark of Courage, he feels confident to just stay out on the map. That's big for a carry player, not getting sent all the way back to this moment. But speaking of big, 7k gold right now for V-Tune. Add on all the rest of this camp here, and he's looking really good. Going for the Maelstrom before the Agnes, as opposed to the Chrysalis we saw last game. Wants a bit more of the zippy zaps in this one, it would seem.
I will say, I mean, I know Manta's used for a lot of different things, but the Maelstrom V-Tune with an Aghanim Scepter, those illusions are going to spawn and like immediately die for the Luna. This is going to be a scary game for a while, I feel like, for Wildcard, because they just do not have the farm they need on their carry.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack.
And there's the Blink Dagger. Oh yeah, speaking of really good neutral items like Spark of Courage and Trusty Shovel, the Lance of Pursuit was also picked up here from RCY, which is a crazy good item on Pango if you get the right angle, obviously. You get to do 60 more damage with your swashbuckles.
Oh yeah.
Because that's cool.
That's pretty insane. Yeah, this is a strong timing with that, the Diffusal Blade. I mean, obviously, they still need the Luna to keep farming, but sending these heroes around, they TP Sunlight down. Taiga's sitting behind. With 4 heroes bottom, it's really hard to make any move until they get that Blink Dagger on the Lion.
And Global's back in a few seconds here. Husky in enemy territory, planting down a ward. It's going to spot StoneBank coming through.
Radiant's middle tower is under
They're
attack.
thinking about making a play here. Taiga actually stacks that camp. What a madman.
He's just farming, man. Okay. He knows what he needs.
Like, she's so close. And he's like, yeah, that's my camp. And he is closing in on that Spirit Vessel. Thankfully, this item got brought back down to Earth. My God, that was the scariest passion I've ever read in my life.
Oh, yeah.
I had to like make sure I wasn't going crazy. I was like, excuse me? I was trying to figure out how the Universal heroes were going to decide who buys Vessel, or if it was just going to be so broken, they'd all just buy it. And
yeah,
you'd have to like try and get close to the kill just to get a charge.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it definitely feels like that item, even now, is still probably pretty good on some of those heroes. But definitely needed that little bit of a touch-up. Beta again going to group together as 5. This feels like a smoke player, some type of a move with the Blink Dagger done on Lion, but RCY, he's backing away. He is still going to be kind of in range here, but he gets out. Oh, StoneBank looking, can't find him. Just out of range.
And no panic global there is pretty important as well. Speaking of global, do they have any answers for global right now? They don't, right? Oh, we have BKB for just the Primal Beast. Okay.
Yeah. Man, I feel like Wildcard have done a great job of keeping their tier 1 tower alive, both with a combination of Taiga and Sunlight, and sometimes both of them. Wanting to get that press the attack out of this, maybe. But not going to happen. Instead, the lift, the pullback, StoneBank in trouble, down super low. RCY finds Dendi. Now, he's in a little bit of trouble. Hasterin, though, will get him out of trouble.
Okay. And Stoma patiently waiting, not going for the play. I'm kind of surprised he didn't blink in, go for a stun, and look for a relocate play. But they decided that wasn't quite their moment. They just want to take a little bit more time here. Keep farming up towards that next item. They don't seem too concerned about the progression here of Samson, but his items are coming. Dendi gonna run into like the wrong way. StoneBank.
Oh no!
Oh!
They at least get the global out of that. That's big. That's something.
But he was so dead. He was so dead.
He definitely was. But I mean, at the very least, they're going to get this tower. They're going to have, 100 seconds where they're very capable of, getting out of harm's way.
Radiant are scanning.
Or making a move if they want to.
Tier 2 neutrals coming out here as Samson picks up the new and improved crack shot from the specialist array. They just keep buffing this item. It's got to be like 8 patches in a row now or something. So I guess it's good.
Yeah, it seems like it.
Husky has been up here for so long. He really should not have been alive this long.
It's like global's down, whatever, it's fine. That does open up Roche for them, though. So, gonna attempt to take that with Kidaro and V-Tune. Although immediately moving in now, Wildcard. wanting to stop this from happening. They only have a level 1 Eclipse at the moment, but the jump forward, they have it? No, they can't quite get the duel up, but Samson, he's gonna get caught, gonna
the
get
save?
brought. No, he gets saved. They keep him alive. And now RCY throwing them down into the pain train. Death Valley, round 2, Samson steps back in and then ends up dying for it. Oh my God, that was not the way that was supposed to go. The fight was looking okay for Wildcard, and now it's tragic. 4 dead, a matter of seconds. What a great bait from Bait.
Oh, so hard for them to fight these without the global silence. They were juking and jiving and trying to dodge so many of these spells, but they were still getting clicked on there by Gyro. It's, you know, a little bit of taste your own medicine from last game. Despite being able to keep Samson in there for a couple more rounds, Gyro was just standing tall throughout that entire thing. Just chased out of the fight here, too. And a nice attempt from Taiga there. Able to cancel it out there despite the Lotus Orb being up, but not enough.
Oh, definitely. And
The positioning from Io, too.
Right. Keeping alive that gyrocopter. And while there were a lot of things that were, you know, mitigating damage, it didn't matter in the end. Unreal. Well, big win. And Bay up 7,000 net worth here at just under 20 minutes. With an Aegis in hand, it's going to be a scary next few to see it go on.
What did I tell you about Luna Lyrical? what did I tell you? She's a trap. Don't ever believe patch notes.
Oh,
Every time you think this hero is going to be good. Nope.
You see the IO down bottom there?
No, I didn't.
NA Classic.
Oh, yeah.
All right, he gets away. He had cliffed himself as they managed to find Taiga, kill him underneath the tier 2 tower.
Radiant's bottom tower
Man.
is under attack.
Impressive
Radiant
stuff from Bait.
structures are fortified.
He was just feeding for the one charge.
I see.
Yeah.
That's important.
Yeah. Tactical.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
That's actually not noted anywhere on the item, is it?
Does it not say it?
I don't think it does.
Interesting.
Well, if you guys haven't bought Vessel in a while, a long time ago they made it so you get a charge if you die with 0. So there you go. Relocate. Get a wisdom rune.
Oh. Dendi?
They're going to try and maybe... No, never mind. I was going to say try and catch them on the way back, but kind of looked like they were trying to figure out if that's where they were.
Sunlight. Now global. Now stolen pulverized. This fight could be okay for them if they can get in range to actually start it.
Dude,
But
they have an
not easy.
Aegis and there's
StoneBank.
Blink Duel, man. Always thinking about
Looking
it.
for it. Finds the duel. Gets Husky. And the big Earth Spike hits onto 3. They don't go for any more. Turn now onto the missile. Kill it off. But it'll just be the end of that engagement as Wildcard, like dogs chasing a car, not knowing what to do when they find it. And then the car turns around and hit them.
And it was a flying car with missiles on it. And it's also on our graphics.
Yeah.
That's the good stuff here. They have 3 kills this game. That's it.
It's not good.
It's not. It is a poor state of affairs here.
You know, it's not just you, but I did have an aversion to you saying this because you were saying, like, you know, Luna's a trap, all the rest of it. Somebody else said that to me on my stream, and I was, you know, I don't like people pointing out things that are blatantly obvious. Ever. Especially if it contradicts what I believe.
You're right.
RCY is going to get jumped on, but this Luna hero, man, it's feeling pretty rough as RCY gets hunted down and killed. The global potential is devastating.
In her defense, pretty much any hero is going to feel this bad when you get pressured that hard in lane and then you die going for a Wisdom Rune steal.
Yeah.
It was a lot of bad moments all at once. You know, you're like skipping ulti to get more points into your Lunar Blessings and your Moonglaves, like you should. You know, that is the plan. But if they're hunting you down, you're getting caught during those moments, and that's going to be a bit of a problem. And you're also counting on your teammates doing a whole lot. It's very reminiscent, actually, of what happened last game to Bait, I feel like, where you just have this idea of like, oh, I need to farm up for quite a long time. What are my 3 heroes moving across the map? Because like Underlord kind of wants to chill. I mean, at the very least, he can show up with Fiend's Gate. That is true, but they didn't really find those plays, obviously, because they have 3 kills. And then you have a Rubik Silencer and a Pango. And it's not quite as intimidating as Sidekick Ember.
True. No, it's definitely not. And then you get these sort of just salt in the wounds, it feels like, where Husky gets the shard and he doesn't even have Glaives of Wisdom leveled up. Think about how nice a Rubik shard would have been right now.
Pretty funny. That sucks.
Poor Husky.
Yeah.
Well, nonetheless, it is 11,000 gold lead now, and Bait going to probably wait now after this Aegis expires for the next one before they make any really dastardly moves, but they might still just keep bullying around the map. They're very strong.
Not really pressure to do much else.
No.
But as wildcard, what do you need to do? You need to make this Luna scary. We already have the Spirit Vessel coming out from Rubik. This is an idea of how to deal with this Gyro and the IO. And the eventual Scotty was pretty much a guaranteed for Samson. Trying to figure out into your build is tough, but he's kind of at the point where he just has to get it, right? He's got these smaller items. That's going to be a grab here. Maybe a save, though?
Oh,
a save?
The save! And then gets the rollout to roll away. Snowman in the area. Samson shows up. They're all grouping together. Oh, God. Got to be careful. The lift in the midst of it, though, gets the Onslaught stolen. Now the turn eclipsed. Do they have enough damage? The Onslaught through from Taiga. It was a good attempt for a save, but it was not nearly enough. So 2 go down, and Sunlight is going to be brought down as well. Even has the Satanic in tow, ready to go for V-Tune. The connection onto RCY. Everybody going down. Still just 3 kills on the board.
Still just 3 kills as they've gained 5 more. It was 3 to 12. They've got 5 kills. We'll see. We'll see if they can pull one out here. Set a wild card. Get us a 4 on the board, perhaps.
Well, it is going to be a quick move from Bait if they keep this up. And Gyro?
GG.
Yeah.
I'm expecting them to come out right now. I've been watching the bottom of the screen. I was like, I don't think I can keep playing this out.
No, it's feeling rough. There's no doubt. Gyrocopter is looking incredibly good. You know, I was watching that Nouns game earlier, and Hector played Sven. I'm feeling like the stacking meta and these carries that take it quick. It's starting to see some play here.
Yep. I mean, it was good before previously, but it just feels a little bit better now. I mean, every support wants it.
Oh, yeah. Jump forward. Duel. Got him. Big roll
Save
through.
again?
Maybe enough for a save. Is it going to be enough to keep him alive? Yes, but not after that happens. Sunlight also going to go down. Samson chasing. RCY rolling. Don't even connect onto V-Tune. He still has BKB. He still has Satanic. Bait are not afraid.
He still has a spark of courage. I mean, that's the point of this game. He just has no cares. He's like, just give me that damage. I want a little bit more. And potential for Roche in 25 seconds. Bad news for Wildcard. It's going to be a 4-second Roche spawn.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I've predicted it. I'm using
ready
all my
for your
calculations and my hacks and checking the stars and the moon. And my sundial.
Well, I'm saying it's going to be 1 minute and 23. 1, 2, 3.
All right.
ABC.
Get your guesses in chat
1,
quick.
2, 3. Me and
oh my
you,
God,
baby.
it was 2, 3, 1. You read it backwards. You're cosmically a little mixed up.
I'm a little dyslexic. It's my bad. Sorry, guys.
You were so close.
Mid. Maybe they'll catch V-Tune here. And it's going to be easy as 3, 2, 1. And then the relocate save. They have... Nope, they're... Okay, they really can't do much, can they? Wait, okay. Hold on. Global. Still have BKB. Still have Satanic. Pops the Satanic. Backs away. And that is it. Trent.
That is all.
What if they GG'd out right there? Would that be the funny? That wouldn't top that one Chinese series. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do.
I gotta find a replay of that. That game was great. Samson sprinting for the Wisdom Rune. Or Ancients. It's gonna be 15 for RCY that he wants. Samson on the run. Man on the run. Trying to get away.
Nice.
They are hunting. Oh no.
Oh, I've seen this movie before.
It was a bold attempt. Unfortunately, he was not able to escape. Those illusions, though. Never give up.
Top tower is under attack.
It's a good try. Could have worked.
Oh yeah. Does he get all the farm? Oh, not quite. Moment of silence.
More cats here. Up on the keyboards, I'm sure.
As we are looking down the barrel of a 30-minute 3-20 kill score lead. And you can see Dendi, after a devastating game number 1, has absolutely come back in this game number 2 and put on a really good performance against RCY. RCY still staying, somewhat there with them in terms of damage and impact in this game, but it's definitely been a story of this gyrocopter V-Tune doing what he does best.
Yeah. For a while, RCY was even leading in last hits. It was, he did have a decent start considering leading for his team, at least, I think. Yeah. But he definitely did not get the mid lane he got in game 1. And that's been a big part of why this game has gone this way. I think, anytime the game is 3-20, it has a lot to do with lanes for the most part. Big old zap there. Speaking of 1, 2, 3, it's popping up everywhere. Oh my god, I'm seeing it everywhere. 3, 2, 1, 23k lead. Wow. 321 or 3 whatever till Roche 231. Amazing. Speaking of which, where is that Roche? 10 seconds away. All right, we're almost there.
Oh, Taiga. Oh, Taiga. And there we go. Into the pit they are going to head. And Roche is going to be gifted to them immediately. What a time to be alive for the side of B.
Or to just be the solo pick off there,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
Look, Taiga, you just got all alone. Yeah.
Wow, 14%.
Wait, hold up. Got that down. Down to 10.
It's dropping by the second. This Roche gets claimed. It's feeling real bad for old Radiant here.
And Samson just chilling at the shop here. Oh, okay. He picked up an ultimate orb, sold it back immediately, changed his mind. Said, never mind. I don't have time to get a Scotty. I gotta pick something a little bit cheaper and something that I can finish hopefully while I'm here. So he grabs the talisman. He's like, I'm not gonna get a chance to get this Scotty out here. Because I'm never leaving the base again. It's a low chance I get back here.
So has the fully completed butterfly, Gyrocopter is gonna be close to the Mjolnir, which is sort of that, somewhat effective way to be like a little mini True Strike. And you get the Chain Lightning procs. But
I have a prediction though. StoneBank is gonna blink up and just duel him, and they won't be able to save him.
I feel like StoneBank's gonna duel him and then gonna give up damage. Oh my god, is it gonna go one way or the other? Which way is it gonna go? He gets the kill. Trent, you were freaking right. Unbelievable. Immediately jumped in, got the duel. Dendi now controlling on the Pango. GG is called. We're going to a game number 3.
All right, both series of the day. The last couple times there have been TI qual